Here he is, Joe, the man, the myth, the legend, my best friend, George Christo, puts this together for the third time in a row. The Night in White is amazing. Thank you, George.
I'm so happy you guys are here. It was a great event. I got to tell you, I listened to you guys present the event, and it's interesting to hear the perspective of the motivation and the inspiration of a lot of these people. Some of these people have become super successful. One of them is Grant Cardone, and education wasn't a priority. Passion, drive, and persistence was the priority, and you perceive, and that's what it's all about. You perceive your success. So you got to see it. You can't dream it. You got to love it, and that's what it's all about. And I'm glad you guys are here. Your energy is awesome. Everybody couldn't wait to get in and talk to you guys. It was awesome. I was watching everybody jumping outside the room, trying to get in while you guys were interviewing people. That was awesome. It felt like I really threw on a great event because everybody wanted to be part of what you were doing, and that was awesome. So thank you very much. Thank you, everybody, for supporting us. We did very well. We raised a hell of a lot of money for these kids, and that's what it's all about. Raising money for the kids, teaching them financial literacy, and in hopes that one day they create these events and they do what we do in the future. So thank you, everybody. Thank you guys for coming. Chris, I love you, brother.
I love you so much.
Thank you. And I love you, Joe.
George,
so appreciate it.
I got to ask you before we go. One through point throughout this entire night has been people talking about George Christo and the man he is. You inspired so many people here. You help out businesses. You help out people that work for you. You're always somebody who's giving. How does it feel, George, when you finally see this whole thing happen and say, you know what, I gave back? What made you motivated to do something like that? Because it's incredible.
You want me to be completely honest?
I'd love to, George. Yes.
So I talked about it tonight. So I went and had breakfast with Phil Guarnieri and to ask him if he would allow us to honor him for the event. And Phil said, as I said, I'm doing it with Grant Cardone. It's a foundation that we're going to be raising money for his education and all the books and all the literacy. I said, I'd appreciate it. We honor you for what you've contributed to this. He says, George, if you don't have the foundation all these years, what have you been doing it for? And I said, you know what? I just been doing it because I thought it was the right thing to do, but it makes me start to think that maybe this is the time for me to start my own foundation.
That's right.
And that's what happens. Sometimes you do things and you don't know why you're doing them until that pivotal moment for you identifies what you want to do. And I think tonight was one of those nights because I was really inspired by everybody that we've affected tonight, that maybe I want to do my own foundation, but here's what I want to do. I don't want to do it for one foundation. I want to do it for many, and I want to give away everything. And I hope we identify the right people to deliver the right message, and that's what it's all about.
100%. How do you get better at that?
Yeah,
well, you know the
Live Your
Dreams
stories,
podcast
and you're
will be
telling
there.
your own personal story here on the Live Your Dreams podcast, reaching millions of people, helping people, mentor them like you did to me personally. I'm not the only one that said that about you. You teach people how to fish. You told me to figure it out, and I'm figuring it out every day, helping many people.
No, but you guys are doing it. You guys are awesome.
Thank you, brother.
You guys are going out, inspiring people. You're interviewing people that didn't think what they were doing was something spectacular until you brought it to their attention and said to them, are you living your dream? And at that moment, these people are saying, yes, and this is what I want to do. You guys are stimulating inspiration, and that's applaudable.
George, you are a phenomenal individual, I have to say, my man. I love you too, brother. It's great to be a friend. So proud of this man, what he's accomplished, everybody. Again, the Knight in White from the Blue Pearl, the man behind it, George Christo, the host of the evening, and be in touch. I'm telling you, everybody, there's going to be a foundation that's going to appear, and you're going to see this guy's name all over it. And the Live Your Dreams podcast will support George Christo anytime, any place, anywhere. George, thank you all for coming out. Thank you for coming on, George.
Bye, everybody.